Welcome.
What is up guys, Todd here, and today I'm going to give you guys like tips and tricks video for the garage customization. As you can see in the background here, I have my car in my custom garage. I spent about 2 hours yesterday learning the intricacies in and outs to make my own personal space that I was happy with and one that I like to show off my cars. So yeah, I'm going to break you guys down on key elements, how to make a garage, what to do to save time, and how to make it look classy, clean, modern, whatever you want to go for. And just little tips and tricks here and there. So we'll get into it now. This one I don't think I've edited or touched, so this would be a good example to show you guys how to get rid of everything super quickly, reclaim the money. And if you do a simple setup, it won't cost much money because you have money used in the garage already. So let's go to the customize garage option, customize garage here, and you'll see everything is standard how it comes with the game. You've got your dirt bikes and random miscellaneous items here. The best thing to do straight away is to press the right trigger button, the right thumbstick button, and hold A. That's a hold selection tool, and it will select everything in the radius up to 100 props, and then delete. Delete all. Yes, I won't do it all because there's a 100 limit, so let's do it again. You'll see at the bottom of the screen, total refund 26,000. That is the item cost amounts for all the items. So placing things down does cost a little bit of money. So if you delete all the items in the garage like so, it will refund you the item equivalent of the worth. So at the bottom down there, 52,000 credits, which is just for free. I just got that, which is fantastic. So then if we make a design in this space, it won't really cost us any money because we're using the money we just refunded for free. So don't worry about budget unless you go absolutely mental with props, but I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown on how to make this a lot more aesthetically pleasing like my garage you just saw earlier on. Before you even spawn any props, you want to go on step rotation and on. That would be very useful for getting the perfect angles for the props and the walls and stuff. So let's go on to the props now. Snow, we'll do a nice straight platform. You'll see it's massive. I'll go out the house here, like this thing is massive, but there aren't really much smaller options, so it's fine. It's not really going to affect the frame rate because it's a small space anyway. And you'll see it's going up in increments, so that's perfect. That's 90 degrees. And then you can put that against the wall. Let's go flush. Here, it's not perfectly aligned, so just twist the thumbstick so it's like center. And then bosh, and now have a nice clean white wall. I can do the same for the other side. For purposes of the video, I'm going to show you guys the snow texture because I think it's quite a nice like stone wash aesthetic that many like normal modern houses go for on the walls. So you see this nice texture and lighting to the stone wall, very cool, very modern compared to the white over there. The floor, I don't like the floor really. I think it looks quite trash. So we can add snow to the bottom as well and make it look a lot nicer. So this, sometimes it's best to place the prop on the floor and then use it again because it can be a little hard to use. Alright, like so, we got the prop on the floor. It's big enough to cover the whole thing, which is perfect. And you'll see we got what's coming along already. It looks a lot nicer. We got white on white. Let's get rid of this back wall as well, add another snow, then we're in the house now. Get rid of the wall, make it even. Fantastic. So that is the visual so far. We've got the white wall, the garage doors, and we've got a stone option there just for a little bit different. So we can put like my car, this is the primary car you're using when you drive in. That would be there with the camera facing towards the car. Turn it a little bit so it faces the wall and it'll look nice. Got the player position here. Can do the same, I twist it around so it faces the wall and the car. And that is a very good introduction point. We've got the walls, the floor, and it looks very nice and modern. It looks a lot better than it did before, nice and clean. Okay, let's put one there. Let's put a second one. Temperamental, place it down and then move it again. Second one. There. Let's put the third one about there. Let's close to the character, but it might look cool. That is a nice garage in itself. I'd be very happy with that. You know, it's quick and easy. Didn't spend much time on that at all. And then you can decorate anything you like. One thing I like to do that adds a really nice texture and diversity to the back wall is to go onto the roads, grab the big highway. Let's go for this one. It's way too big for what we need, but it still gives me the texture I want. Let's flip it up using the increments so it's nice and straight, and then turn it around with the bumpers like so. Then we get this nice sort of indents which give a lot of depth and personality to the wall. And inside you'll see now we've got a nice stone wall there. Looks very cool, like looks different. There's more depth, more character to the building. I like that a lot. And there's just so much more you can do. I'm just gonna probably save this now and then go into the display so you guys can see it. And this will give me back 50,000 credits, so I didn't even spend anything. If not, I made money. So cool. And then let's view the garage. Let's see what we made so far. So we have the car here. I haven't placed down the prop cars yet, or the display cars, but you get a good example of how the garage looks. So there we have it, guys. That is how you make your own custom garage. Very straightforward and easy. I've only just scratched the surface really on how to do this properly, but I'm getting there. You know, got that road highway like we said earlier with the segments. Added the wall snow texture underneath it. Added some bushes. Added some lights. Make it look nice. Bit of diversity. Blocked off 2 of the doors in the garage, so I have just one. That's all you need for the garage really. And then added some personal touches too. And this is my version of the garage. If you want to download it, it will be on my profile name. I might link it in the bio if I can, I'm not sure, but it's under my profile name in FH6. And yeah, so let me know what you think. If you'd like a rundown on more intricate detailing and like more style, more aesthetics, more tips and tricks and how to make it like the next level, let me know. I might do a little series on that. And I'm thinking about starting a series on like designs of the week or like top content and stuff. So let me know if there's demand for that and I'll make that for you guys. But if not, have a great one, guys. Thank you so much.